What's up, everybody? How we doing tonight? I figured we'd go ahead and get this one knocked out early, since the Bills game just started, like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago, maybe. So, figured we'd just go ahead and get this done. That way, we get it done early in the first half of the Bills game, and no matter which game you might have interest in tonight, or if there's baseball, I think there's probably even baseball, or WWE Raw, whatever it is that you're watching tonight, whatever sporting event that you're into tonight. I just wanted to go ahead, since we were full and filled really, really quickly, just figured let's go ahead and knock her down now. And so... Didn't you used to tell us we couldn't say close it until it's been at least an hour? If not, this will be the last time I mention it. No, Brandon, but usually on the posts, I'll put a specific time. If you go back and look at some of the break posts, it'll usually say, like, for racing specifically, it'll usually say, like, pick your driver, one driver per comment until, and I'll have a specific time there. So usually what I do is if I post a break at 7, I'll say one driver per comment until 7:15. And I usually just make it 15 minutes. And the primary function of that is just to keep people from copying and pasting, 18 drivers all at once and just saying, oh, claim, because that used to happen. Believe it or not. I used to have people that would have a list and they'd have it copied and pasted in their notes, and they would just paste in like 6 drivers at a time, and boom. We'd fill a break in 10, 12 minutes. Like, I couldn't even type them fast enough. So that's why we implemented that, to give everybody a better, fair chance. But no, I don't think it's ever been an hour. I don't ever remember it being an hour. But usually on the breaks, it'll say, I try to put that time on there. I don't even know if I put the time on the football break, because usually we don't get close. Usually it takes a little longer. This one just happened to fill quicker. So, sorry if you missed out. I know I saw you had a spot you tried to grab there at the end. But, saved you some money tonight. So, all right, let's get this show on the road. Don't feel bad for asking. It's no big deal about, So, all right. Here is our list for tonight. Next week I'm closing at the beginning. All right, fair enough. Now, Brandon, I'm going to make next week's break really big, just to mess with you. I really am not. I'm just teasing. All right, so we got only people I'm missing payments from is Victor, Sea Salt, and Zach Brenner. And I'm not surprised that we've got a few folks that haven't paid yet, just because I normally don't go from, hey, full to, hey, we're breaking, boom, boom, just like that. You know what I mean? I usually don't go quite that fast into it. So I'm sure those guys were thinking we were going to wait till halftime, and they had some time to get their cash sent over. So they'll take care of it, I'm sure. They've all been bring it. I got my inheritance. Oh, Brandon. Well, we don't want you to spend your inheritance all on a card break. At least not, you know, all at once like that. So, but I appreciate the fact that you see the humor in it and don't, you know, not taking it too serious for sure. All right, so this is one of those Panini tins that you can get in a retail setting, and it's got different packs, 2024 and even a 23 contenders potentially. But we're going to see, I think there's 1, 2, 3, I think there's 4 packs, if I'm not mistaken. Cool little tin. All right, so we got Optic, Zenith, Contenders, and Phoenix. Let's do Zenith and Contenders first. Added 5. I got you, Matt. I saw that. Thank you, buddy. Get your stuff shipped out. We got Michael Wilson. Marquee Michael Penix Jr. rookie for the Falcons. Going to Tim Mays. What the heck? Got some... Hold on. I got some card dust that's bothering me. Now it's fallen into the top load. That's going to drive me absolutely bonkers. All right, there we go. Out of one of the packs in the tin, Z jersey, Terrell Owens, T.O. for the Eagles. Going to Greg. T.O. Mem patch. I gotta admit, it's a little surprising to see a hit out of the tin. So I'm glad that we got something out of there. And Ricky Pearsall. We'll take that for sure. All right. Now we got DeAndre Swift, Justin Fields, Cooper Kupp, James Conner, Jonathan Taylor, JT, CeeDee Lamb, Mac Jones, and Deontay Banks, Devin Weatherspoon, Giants and Seahawks. What's the odds that those are the same person? Not good. We'll do a random at the end if we need to for that. For taking their... Oh, gosh. Deontay Johnson. Zaire Franklin. Max Crosby. And Quinyon Mitchell for the Eagles. Out of Phoenix, we're going Gabriel Davis, Quay Walker. Oh, that's nice. That's one of those purple Rome Odunze rookies for the Bears. Going to Victor. Those look really nice. And then we got Joe Alt with the rookie. So that's it for our 10. We'll move on to Elite. Moving Moving on up. James Cook. He's on my fantasy team tonight. William Andrews. Jaden Daniels, second year. And what is this? Ariante Ursary? That is interesting. For the Texans, it's not numbered. That must be the exclusive parallel for Dale. Dot parallel. Thank you. Lamar Jackson. Mike Allstott. Derrick Henry. And Spellbound Jamar Chase. Letter C. That's cool for Jamar. Going to Will. I'm excited to open these holiday tins. They look cool. Bryce Young, second year. Matthew Stafford. Patrick Queen. There's another dot. James Cook. For the Bills. Goes to Thomas. Jamal Charles. Kyler Murray. Shake and Bake Baker Mayfield. And Full Throttle Jerry Jeudy. I'll be honest, as a Browns fan, Jerry hasn't even caught a cold this year. The Browns receiving core, receivers, tight ends. The best player on the team's been a rookie, Quinshon Judkins. Rome Odunze, James Conner, and Mitchell Evans, 979 out of 999 for Carolina. Going to Candace. Yeah, same, Michael. I got him in fantasy tonight, too. Although my team's sitting pretty decent for the night, or for the week. Like, I don't think I have to have anything crazy. As long as he gets a fair evening, I'm good. Taysom Hill. I don't know if anybody plays fantasy football and thinks like I do, but sometimes when you got a week where you kind of going into like Sunday night or Monday night, like your team's in good shape, and you think, well, I only need my guy to get me 10, 15 points tonight, just kind of cruise. And then they go off for 60 when you didn't need it. William Andrews with the dot parallel for Atlanta. Going to Tim. And Saquon, Spellbound, for the Eagles. All right. Now the holiday tins, which, like I said, these are kind of cool looking too. Fun little deal. I've seen these in just about every store. My LCS also has them. So, and I think all the shops around here. So, I would imagine it's something that was offered to pretty much anybody. But I guess you can get holiday parallels and stuff, so that's kind of cool. Different. Trent Green. JT Tuimoloau. He is a Buckeye for the Colts. Olafemi Oladejo. Press proof for the Titans. Purple. Going to Jimmy. And then we got Best of Panini Instant, Troy Franklin. That's interesting to see that in there. And Jerry Jeudy. We'll do the jersey last, kind of like we normally do. And whoever ends up with the jersey, I did include shipping for whoever gets the jersey, so that'll be included as part of this. Ashton Genty with the rookies. I call that the checkerboard. For the Raiders, going to Rick. It's pretty nice. I bet you're right, Brandon. And I still almost murdered his name. His name is not easy. Christian Watson, press proof purple. I bet you're 100% right for the Packers. And Michael Wilson. Kyle McCord, rated rookie, also a Buckeye. I don't think he's rostered. I think he's on the practice squad now. RJ Harvey, throwback. Rated rookie for Denver. Going to Phillip. Luke Kuechly, press proof for Carolina. Goes to Candace. And then we got Jared Verse and Rich Gannon. I will tell you guys, if you're in a store and you're looking for something like this to buy, like at your local Target or Walmart or Meijer or whatever other store that's near you where you could buy these, do yourself a favor and double check the packaging to make sure it's not been tampered with. I saw in our local Meijer quite a few of these where people had been opening them on the shelf, you know, and then they just kind of put everything back. So just kind of give it a once over. You'll know pretty quick if something looks off. So just give it kind of a good look once over and make sure everything looks kosher before you grab something. I tell everybody that with anything you buy retail. Just make sure before you take it home, you know. James Lofton. Jackson Dart. He's starting to come around a little bit. For the Giants, going to Sea Salt. Jackson Hall's press proof purple for the Bills. Goes to Thomas. Best of Panini Instant, Patrick Mahomes and DeMarcus Robinson. Richard Todd. And we got Alec Ava-Maynor for the Titans. Going to Jimmy. Quinn Ewers. He was once a Buckeye. Not for very long, though. Brandon Ayuk, purple press proof for the Niners. Goes to Thomas. And Mark Andrews. I will get a schedule posted for this week. Mixer tomorrow with turn 4 and select. I know I had said last night that we were going to do the repack break on Wednesday, but I've decided to move it to Thursday. So the repack break will be on Thursday. We'll just take Wednesday off. Mostly because my family is going to try to go to another... It's not a fair. They call it the Pumpkin Show. Circleville Pumpkin Show. If you've never heard of it, look it up. They have these giant pumpkins. It's crazy. Christian Kirk for the Texans. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah for the Browns. I do not know how to say his first name, so we're just going to say McMillan for the Panthers. That's a pretty looking card. Rated Rookies Retro. Going to Candace. That's nice looking. And yes, Brandon, we will do the pull box on Thursday after the repack break is complete. Once we're done with the repack break at the end, I will do a pull box for anybody that's interested. I have not forgotten. I can assure you. So, let me move this out of the way. And I think the last order of business is our jersey. Let's see what we got. Oh, I ripped the inside bag too. Dang it. That's what I don't like about these bags. That's okay. We'll get another bag for it. Who is that? Oh, somebody gonna have to help with this. Beckett certified. Hampton. Like I said, I ripped the bag. I'm assuming that's Denver. Hall of Fame 2002. Dan Hampton. I guess it could be a Bears jersey too, but I feel like that's a Denver jersey. Anyway, that's pretty sweet, having a Hall of Famer with the inscription. Brandon says it's a Bear jersey. Dan Hampton. He's just not somebody I'm familiar with. That's cool, though. Very nice. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, so can never take that away from him. So the Bears, now that we got that established, that is going to go to Victor. So congrats, Victor, with your new jersey. And again, shipping was included for the jersey, so I'll get that shipped out tomorrow. So definitely appreciate everybody who hung out and participated tonight. Again, don't forget, 4-box mixer tomorrow. I'll get the schedule posted, but 4-box mixer tomorrow. Thursday night, we will do the repack break. I'll also do a pull box after the repack break on Thursday night. Friday, we'll have a lunch break. And then we'll do something on Sunday. Probably some more turn 4 on Sunday. So, that's all I got for tonight. Hope everybody enjoys the games tonight, or if you're watching baseball, enjoy baseball. If you're watching wrestling, enjoy that. If you're just listening to the radio or not looking at anything, that's fine too. Enjoy whatever it is you're up to tonight. Have a great night, and we will see you guys next time. My hatred for the Bears gives me knowledge of their players. Fair enough, Brandon. I know probably too much about the Steelers too, and I'm not a Steelers fan, so I can relate. And I appreciate you helping with the info, because I didn't know. I was assuming Broncos by the colors. So, appreciate the help. So, yeah. Everybody have a great night, and we will see you guys next time.